To politics now and an escalation in the U.S. president's trade war. Donald Trump threatening to double tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. It's another potential blow to Canadian manufacturers who are already struggling. CTV's Colton Prale takes a closer look at who will be hit the hardest and why.
At Kitchissippi Beer Company, these cans are causing quite the headache, and not because of what's inside. For craft breweries across Canada, King cans, or tall boys, make up the vast majority of the beer they sell. But the cans are made in the U.S. using primarily Canadian aluminum, a target of Donald Trump's tariffs.
If you don't have steel...
Tariffs, the U.S. president says, will increase from 25% to 50% on Wednesday.
We will have to figure out, if we can, how much we can absorb. But it'll be impossible for us to absorb that whole increase. We will unfortunately have to increase prices, which is going to affect sales.
The impacts of the potential tariff hike are widespread and potentially devastating for steel producers.
50% of what we produce heads to the United States, so that market will just shut instantly.
Meanwhile, housing developers say the existing tariffs added around $11,000 in extra costs to single-family homes, and many times more for high-rise condo buildings. At 50%, they say major projects could be canceled.
If you can't make the numbers work and if the economics of the projects don't work, which they will not with these kind of increases in the cost of the construction and the problems that we're dealing with, you can't be building. The building will just stop.
The Canadian government says it's taken note of the situation and plans to discuss the issue when the Prime Minister and Premiers meet in Saskatoon Monday. Small businesses are just hoping this latest uncertainty will quickly pass.
We're looking at all options right now, but there's nothing, it's all short-term fix because, as we know, this issue that we're dealing with changes daily, weekly.
The Canadian Steel Producers Association is calling for immediate retaliation against the U.S. Ottawa has previously waited to respond until tariffs are actively in place. Heather.
Colton Prale in Ottawa.